And I will... Jesus. It's better for me to get out of there. Get the king.
Yeah, you might be able to kill him. He's on his last legs, probably.
He's looking pretty rough.
Yeah, but Keyleth is right behind him.
Do it. Stab him.
You can attack him with your sword.
Hit him with a flute.
I am a tiny boy.
Do it anyway. He's at his last legs.
I can't cure
This is going to be epic, Scanlan.
I will say that. I can't.
Go quick.
I swing my singing dawn blade at him.
All right.
I have a dawn blade.
Alrighty.
It's a dong
blade.
It's just so lame, though. Do it.
It's really big and middle from us.
So, go ahead and roll for attack. D20.
A natural 20.
We said he could roll a 20. We called it. Who called it? We called it.
So, roll the dice.
That's amazing.
Oh my god.
Kill him.
6.
6 points of damage, or 6 on that.
On that
plus
one.
your strength, which is 7, plus the Dawn Blade, which is that's 8.
23 or
So it's
something?
8 damage on top of the 23. How do you want to do this? How do you want to do this? Yeah. How do you want to do this? 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 The creature thrashing about with its splatters all across.
As I draw back the blade, I say, "Oh, you should have stood on your head," and I lop it off.
So, as you say that, the blade itself vibrates with the sound of your voice, like the echoing of the song of Scanlan behind yours, and almost a chorus out of nowhere. The blade shrieks through the air, coming down, slitting across the back of his Achilles tendon. He instinctually falls to one knee, which is kind of the height level for you. As you do, you bring the blade around with a flourish, and take Morgul's head off his shoulders, which spins, tumbles to the ground, and rolls across the floor into the magma. Blackenbeard curling back as the rest of his face is melted away by the lava, which is now pouring pretty heavily into this room.
Oh, yes, the lava.
I would like to chop down into the fleshy bit, and after I
The fleshy bit's on the opposite side, by the way, so you're now at an unarmored side. However, it's still holding Scanlan in its mouth, shaking him around. So, how do you want to finish it?
Can I get to its mouth at all?
I could say for the flavor of this, yeah, you managed to just barely make it over here.
I would like to swing through and catch the corner of its mouth, open its mouth wide, and then I'd like to reach in and with my teeth pull its fucking tongue out of its head and start thrashing it side to side.
Alright, so first you rush up with your axe using all of the aggression, you take it and swing it, barely leaving you with a shave. You gash the side of its mouth and draw this giant wound open. As it does, you actually snap and cut through the tendons that clench the jaw, causing it to fall open and slack. Scanlan spills out of its mouth, hitting the ground with a dull thud. As its mouth is now open, it kind of rears back. You shake your head angrily as the froth is gathering at the corners of your mouth. You you drop your axe from one hand, grab the jaw, reach in, bite down on its giant meaty tongue. Using your hand at the back of it, you pull and yank, and you feel all the muscle tearing and tensing before eventually it comes free, and it's now dangling about 30 pounds of liquid, very, very wet, bullet tongue meat. With your third attack, how do you finish it?
What do you do after you're biting its tongue in your mouth?
That's what I'm asking.
That's a good point.
It's looking really rough, but you still need to get that final death blow. What are you doing with this, Grog?
Rip him apart. Rip him.
Brain him.
Rip his.
Yeah, I'm gonna King Kong his jaw. I'm gonna take the broken part at the top of his head and just pull it apart.
Yep. Okay, so you drop your axe entirely, the tongue still dangling from your mouth. You reach and put one foot up into the bottom of the jaw. Using your other hands, you push and push. You hear it crack and pull as it tenses and is trying to push down. It has no tension because the jaw was destroyed. You pull back and you hear a sickening snap as the armor plate buckles underneath where the neck joint would be on such a creature. Its eyes kind of roll back for a second, and it begins to slacken. As it does, you reach up with your fist and penetrate the bottom of where its brain would be. With a sickening sound, it goes entirely limp and collapses on the ground.
And that's why you're on the team.
I wanna... Oh God. How do I want to do this?
You want to do it crying, I know that
I
much.
do, I'm crying. I want to shoot him... Is it possible to shoot him right where the horn meets his head and knock it off of him?
No.
Alright, then I shoot him straight in the eyeball.
All right, so as it's kind of
Middle of the
Kavarn's looking
people.
around, kind of frantic at this point, realizing that this whole swarm of individuals are pouring into the temple. That looking around, you can sense that it's lost control of the elder brain. It starts just getting extremely manic and
Vox Machina! Vox Machina!
another ray of energy. It glances up at you just in time for you to release that final arrow. It strikes down, going right into the pupil. The light blue color immediately bursts into an angry red as the eye closes over, trying to contain the impact. The blood begins to pour out of the front of the eye as the arrow, you can see, pierce out the backside and is jutting about 6 inches out the back of the beholder. And Kavarn slowly sinks a bit deep and just slams onto the ground.
Fuck you, meatball! That's how it's done.
And this is where we're going to end today's session.